Thank you for watching Colton's Connections podcast. We planned this just fucking now. We have Tiffany. She's back, everybody.
Hello, hello.
So, she's working on altar kits right now. So, tell me what goes into making an altar kit?
So right now I am working on some self-love and happiness altar kits. And they have it's everything you need in a little mini altar kit. You got your herbs, your crystals, your salt, intention candle, and then you'll have your bell to cleanse your area. And then you have an empty jar to combine everything and seal it up with the candle that I provide also.
Oh my goodness, that is so interesting. So, does altar kits come with like I don't know, to tell you how to do a ritual maybe? Like light this
Yes.
candle, say this?
Yes.
Oh, that's
So
perfect.
it has yeah, I guess it has your directions with it and your affirmations. You know, you can add what you want to add, of course, but it's a guideline.
Perfect. That's interesting, and that is why I love your shop because um if you're into the spiritual, witchcrafty shit or just metaphysical, just the anything. Your store has it all. And it's, when you watch Harry Potter or you watch those, Disney movies and you see them go into those witchy shops, it's oh my god, it's a breath of that. It's a breath of childhood in a way.
Absolutely.
I think
I
it
agree.
I don't know, spirituality takes me back to that childhood place that was good, you know?
Yes. And I just had a conversation earlier today about that. The store has a life of its own. There's the vibe that you feel when you walk in here with all the crystals and everything, but it's light. There's nothing dark about the store. It's all peace, love, and
There
happiness.
is definitely you're gonna have your stores that are scary, but then you're gonna have your stores that are of light. And it goes to show that in every culture, every religion, every belief, there's just good people and then you have your bad people. It's all about the intent. So you have your good witches, you got, what is that? Wizard of Oz, Glinda the Good Witch. You got Glinda the Good Witch, and then you always got your Wicked Witch of the West somewhere.
Right, right.
But
I definitely keep it on the light side.
yeah, definitely don't have dead animals like a place that
No,
used to exist.
nope, nope.
And if you know, you know, right?
Right. I mean, all you got to do is just take that step and walk in the door and let it speak to you.
And remember when I took my friends up, and the first thing you heard was a gasp. They're like, "Oh my god!" That is the first thing you hear out of everyone's mouths because
Yes.
it takes your breath away. It's really, I don't know. It's so cool. It's visually cool. It's energetically cool. You can definitely feel it when you walk in.
Yes. And it's, a lot of people, from the outside, it doesn't it doesn't give the same vibe as walking in. Of course the store's purple, but it looks a little on the outside, but then once you walk in, and I hear it all the time. Anytime someone new comes in, they're like, "Oh my goodness." In fact, I had a girl here last week that had never been in here before, and she told me, she's like, "I just want to live here. I don't want to leave." And I hear that so often.
Oh, I love that. So I just recently I got a podcast uploading today, so it's so good. Oh my god, it sucked. I love the people on it. They were so excited about coming on, and I had all these categories, together. And then I asked them all, and it's like they would say the smallest sentence they could.
Oh
Ugh,
yeah.
it was awful. So I love them. No offense to them, but I took out the long spaces because there was a lot of where there was zero talking. And Podcast is all about having a good conversation. It's just filmed, you know?
Yes. Yes, I agree. And yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll find I buffer, so I'll go into my own little dead space sometimes, but I always try to hurry up and make a comeback.
See, and you know what? When I do that, I hit the, and everyone does it. Everyone does it. But I feel like it lasts forever. But when I rewatch the video, it's really a second. I feel like when I try to remember, it feels like a long time that I buffered. But it's really, I think our brains start producing DMT and we're in the moment longer, you know, because we
Right.
channel. And then our brain goes to that place, and then I don't know, we always find something, a kickback, I think.
Right. I agree.
But it yeah, but anyways, my friend Sydney, she saved it. So every time there was a quietness, she jumped in or she would ask me a question. So I thought that was very magical and I think that is a great conversation. So just cuz you know they wasn't jumping in, it was still a show that was saved, you know?
Oh yeah. And our nerves get us, you know. People get nervous. I get it. I totally get it. It happens.
Yes.
And you know, maybe now that they've done it, maybe now they'll be more fluent and just feel more comfortable.
I think
Because
everyone
really,
has to have a bomb because I bombed several shows, you know,
oh
and
yeah.
you gotta explode to become a beautiful firework, you know?
Hmm.
It's just exploding at the right time, you know, and getting your
I
shit
love
together. No matter what,
okay.
you're gonna bomb. It just makes sure the bomb is great.
You know, I love that. That's gonna be my new analogy. We all bombed
Ooh.
to become a beautiful firework. I love that.
Okay,
That needs to be
everyone.
on a t-shirt.
That's
Michelle,
gonna
if
be
you're
on fucking
listening,
candles, t-shirts. You're gonna see that.
yeah.
Put it on
Yeah,
the
no,
Dragon's
that's a
Blood
good
shit.
one.
I got a merch.
Yeah.
I've been telling everyone. I said, "You want to know where my Dragon's Blood body spray is made?" Mystic Hollow Tiffany puts her fucking bitchcraft into it and makes it. Oh my god! So I don't just love it because the smell, but I feel like it helps me enhance my psychic abilities when I need to. I think dragon's blood is an enhancer. So whatever you
Right.
use it on, it makes it stronger. So you can use it just for anything. If you want to have a good business connection that day, use some dragon's blood. Or if you want to have a really good conversation, it's an enhancer. So whatever you um plan on doing, it just makes it stronger. And Ugh, Tiffany makes the shit. Actually, she pisses in a bottle and shakes it, and then that's how she that's how she makes it.
Hell yeah, and I shit rainbow and glitter, right? Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes, no, I and that warms my heart that you love it so much, and I do too. I wear it, you know, I go between the Midnight Garden and the dragon's blood.
I
I
go
love them
back and
both.
forth between dragon's blood and your intentions not candle, fuck. Intention spray. The it smells like it got the jasmine in it and it smells like juicy fruit gum.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know you like that one. It smells like
Uh
juicy fruit, and that's my number one seller of that line
I
is that
think
one.
I think it's because it is a smell that takes everyone back to when they were a kid, you know?
Yeah,
Even if they didn't like juicy fruit, which I don't know a fucking soul who didn't.
right. How could you not?
Everyone loved that gum. Everyone loved that smell. And I don't know. It was just a smell. That smell takes me back to not just the gum, but memories. It unlocks things in my brain that trigger memories. And I feel like that's why it's a bestseller for you. I really do. And I
Yeah,
think it will always be, you know, not a season thing. I feel like it's always going to be a seller.
yeah. I love it, and like I said, it's probably the best selling in that line. And no matter where I go, if I'm
Well,
wearing it,
until
I'm
I
gonna
start
hear.
getting this Dragon's Blood merchandise together, people, it is going to be Tiffany's new one number one seller because I'm going to be taking that bitch worldwide. I got some news for you, bitch, and I got some news for the public. I'll have my tour manager Shannon on sometime to say everything, but the Ohio Medium is going overseas, bitches. We're going
Hell
to
yeah.
London. We're going to Iceland. We're going fucking everywhere. And you know what that means? My Dragon's Blood body spray is going everywhere because I'm going to spray it in every bitch's face and be like, buy this motherfucker. You want to come into my show? Buy a bottle. So no matter what, we're going to be selling this shit everywhere. And this spray is going to be worldwide because I love it. It's my like I was thinking about, I should do another body spray, but no, I think I'm gonna only stick with one body spray ever, and that's that one because it's just it goes with everything I do. You know, everything's about building connections or doing something that needs, some sort of power or energy or adrenaline, and I feel like Dragon's Blood is all about strength and enhancing and power and it's nothing bad. I feel cleansed when I use it.
Yes.
So, yes.
Dragon's Blood is one of my all-time favorites, whether it comes to being in a candle or an incense or the spray.
So
Dragon's
basically,
Blood.
Tiffany, get to pissing. We're gonna need a lot of bottles.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I just got to say, I also sell make my own can or Dragon's Blood candles and incense too.
And waxes, which I will don't worry about having to. Well, you can drive to Mystical Hollow, but if you live in Iceland, I will be bringing this shit to you.
Oh
And you
yes,
better stock the fuck up because it is good shit.
yes, especially the
But,
root beer.
oh yeah, I was coming to that next, bitch. When is the root
Read
beer
your
body
mind.
spray coming out? Because I'm about to stab you or something.
So I am going to be working on some root beer um
Ah, I fucking
next
love
week.
you. I
I
fucking
love you
love you.
too. Yes, I am like
I want to
busy.
bathe in that shit. The root beer waxes are the best.
Yeah.
And then the root beer, we might change the name of the incense to what did I say?
Root
Creams.
beer float.
The root beer float. There we go. Cause her root beer incense, it smells just like root beer, but when it burns, it smells creamy, and
Yeah.
I love it. It still smells good, and oh, I can't wait for the people out there to get their hands on your shit. Um, and then grape. That's another top favorite of mine. It's grape.
Yeah.
Um, Grape is just that takes me back to childhood. Um, that grape pop that I used to get at the grocery store. There's another little memory that involves, food or something, but
Hmm.
it's just, taste and smell. Like our brain saves that forever, and that's how we as people remember things. It's always around a scent or
Right.
a taste at that time.
Absolutely. One smell can take you back 40 years.
Yes.
I started doing a new incense, the cherry, and just the way that
I
I make
forgot
it.
about your cherry.
Yes, and when I burn it, I feel like I'm like a kid, a teenager again, because my mom, it just smells like, my mom and dad burn
Why?
incense all the time, and it just reminds me of being home, and being a kid anytime I burn it, and I love it.
Cherry gives me grandma's house vibes where grandmas would have candy, like that strawberry hard candy that you would suck on and it smelled like that cherry smell.
Wow, now see, it takes me back to my mom and dad getting high and trying to cover the smell with incense. That's what it takes
I
me back
fucking
to. Like,
love it.
my mom and dad was, the hippie kind of parents. So
Hippies
yeah.
of what? Where'd you live?
Well, I grew up in Waynesburg,
So
Ohio.
hippies of Wingsburg, Ohio.
Yeah.
I love
And they
that.
just kind of always had that cool vibe and always burning incense, but my mom will tell you if you're a pot smoker, vanilla incense is the way to go because vanilla covers the smell, whereas other things don't necessarily cover it. They just add to it.
Adds to it.
And so my mom's a
Vanilla
big vanilla.
incense and apple cinnamon from the him brand.
Yeah.
That gives
Well,
it
so there you go. If you live in an apartment, you don't want your neighbors smelling you, toking it up
No,
in the middle of
actually,
the night.
no, fuck the incense. Your wax melts. I'm telling you, they can really fucking smell up a room if you want some good smells,
Oh,
And
yeah.
when I say smell up a room, I mean in a good way. And
Yeah.
Tiffany's, you go to these stores, you spend like $5 or $6 on a wax melt thing, and then it's the lightest fucking smell, and then
Right.
your shit lasts. Like I just put dragon's blood in a couple days ago. A couple days ago, let me say. And the thing's been on for 3 days, so
Uh-huh.
your shit is still strong, still smells good. Um
Absolutely.
I think sometimes if you let it cool off during the night and then let it harden back up and then turn your wax melts on again, for some reason I just think it does something to the smell. It
Uh-huh.
helps enhance it. I don't know, but I really
I
think
put
go ahead.
I put honeysuckle in last night in my kitchen. Well,
Uh
yesterday. And this morning, my house smells so good from that honeysuckle. I mean, you just it feels like you're walking
I
through a
had
honeysuckle patch.
my podcast guest that I was just talking about, tried all the waxes. So far, Maddie, she's very picky, but she liked some of them. I was like, finally, we found one. I love it when you get a picky person because, they hate
Uh-huh.
fucking everything. And then they
Right.
find something that they like. And it makes you feel good. So
Oh yeah,
I
that's
didn't make the
rewarding.
waxes, but seeing her fucking like at least a few of them made me feel good. Like, yeah, she makes the best shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I get a little ego pride for a second.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Well, you have become part of the heart and soul behind this store. You have become, and we talk a lot, not just
Yes.
doing podcasts. We have become,
Best
great friends.
friends. Not great,
Exactly.
best fucking friends. Like,
Yeah.
you are.
And we can talk about anything. And you have become part of the heart and soul behind the mystical
Oh, you gave
holiday.
me chills. Well, I
Oh,
love Mystical Hall. Look, you're gonna make me cry. I love it.
oh,
It's just I with my career and my health problems recently, I've been having trouble. The store thing is something I wanted to continue to do, but I can't. But because of Mystical Hollow, I get to continue doing what I
right.
love because you make it all, you do it all. I just sell the shit. And I just want my people to know most of everything in my shop, except for, the crystals we get from whatever people, you know, that's about it. It's all going to be Mystical Hollow made because it's amazing. It's to
Thank
find
you.
when you're a store and you find a company that you love, it's not only good products to sell, but it's something you love. It just makes the rest magic. So thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you.
I came in your
Y-
shop and I'm like, fuck all these companies I'm working with. Fuck, I want to drop them all?
Yes, and I appreciate that more than words can even express. I put my heart and soul into this little place. I've been here 2.5 years. I'm constantly trying to grow, and I have been so fortunate to be able to do what I do and be able to share my products with stores across the United States,
Yes. And
and
soon
so
fucking world.
yeah, exactly. When I first started selling to other small businesses, I did do international. And the reason I quit, I did have a store. I do have stuff in a store in Canada. But the reason I quit because it was all the tariffs. It was
Yes.
so much work to be able to ship a product. And, if they had ordered intention candles, somebody in Germany had ordered intention candles. And all the herbs, all the crystals, everything has to be in those tariffs, and it
Everything
was
you
just
ship, every item, not per
yeah,
box, it's per fucking item.
yes, per item. And
Ugh.
it just was too much. And so I was just starting out and I needed to get of course I was getting my feet wet, but I needed to just focus right here in the United States, and at some point maybe I'll
Yes.
get brave again and try
Well,
to
I
do the
think the tariffs are
international.
worse now because all of, when
Yeah.
it's just worse. But
Yeah.
when I go overseas, I'm gonna be bringing boxes and boxes of shit. So yeah.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna be passing around your card to small businesses and be like, you want to do an order? I have a whole box full of shit right, with me. You can
Right.
I'll be your middleman because, to represent you is just, it pays for itself. It's just, it's fun. It's all
Thank
about
you.
the store for me is a hobby. I get to sell things that I love that I will personally use, and I get to talk about it with other people because
Right.
it's a part of my spiritual and holistic practice, and to be able to share that with people across the United States and soon the world is just, it's just amazing. And Mystical Hollow is the best. I don't want the rest. Booyah. And the name
Thank you.
Mystical Hollow, God, and then I love her candles. I'm gonna be selling a lot of her shit, so you guys are gonna get to see her little Mystical Hollow logo. It's purple, and you have it on the candle wrappers. Whatever you fucking picked. I just love that design, and
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have to get it on a tapestry soon.
I know, wouldn't that be cool? I thought about getting some shot glasses made.
You bitch, you better fucking get on it.
Yeah, I thought
I
that
want
would
sh
be
I
super
want
cute.
I want the whole set. I want the shot glasses. I want the jacuzzis. I want the
Exactly.
I
I
want the
agree.
t-shirt.
I agree. Well, speaking of t-shirts, Michelle has we've been working to nail down the t-shirts for the upcoming Hollow Fest, and she was printing those last night, so I'm super excited.
Let's get on the Hollow Fest. Oh my god, we've
Okay.
been doing so good at talking. Let's get on to that. Well, I want to hear your fucking thing. June 20th, what? What,
June
Tiffany?
June 20th is going to be our first annual Hollow Fest here in East Rochester. I am hosting the event. We're going to have an array of vendors, food, um,
Hot
potentially
dogs, walking tacos.
yes, conies. We're going to have donuts in the morning, chips, you
Uh,
name it.
Wait,
I,
donuts? I'm
yeah, I
sorry.
know, right?
Interrupting. What?
Yeah. So there's a local grocery store in the next little town over, and I am going to go that morning and pick up some fresh donuts.
Awesome. And I've had
Yes,
those same donuts and they are fuckable. There's just no way
they're
to put it.
yeah,
And
they're very good. The best around. You're not going to find a better donut anywhere
so
around.
this is so everyone, if you've been to a hippie fest before, it is going to be the same thing, just at a whole new, different location. And probably a little bit smaller, but big enough. And there's going to be so much there: workshops, psychic readings, sound bowls, um, with broom making, it just goes on. You'll definitely
Live
have to check out
music.
the page for all
Yeah.
the information, but I really want to focus on it's gonna be hippies smoking together. Really, it's come out. We're calling you potheads. Come on out. And then you know what? You're like, I'm afraid there's gonna be no food. I'm gonna have the munchies. Well, guess what? Tiffany is gonna have a food trailer with her walking tacos, her hot dogs, her donuts in the morning. So you're gonna have to like definitely smoke when you get there.
So yeah, we have a little concession stand that we created. It's not, with me, everything's a work in progress. So it's up, it's ready. But of course, after June 20th, because I like to cram everything into just, I get an idea and then I got to do it. So after June 20th, I'm going to paint the inside. But right now, um, we're just going to roll with it because it is super cute. Wait till you see it. It's black and purple, of course. Um, and then I gotta talk about, all the we're gonna Colton, you're gonna be singing, you're gonna be performing, you're gonna be doing some group readings, you're gonna be a huge part of it. And then we have two other bands that will be there that'll be playing throughout the day. In fact, we're gonna have live music up until 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the vendors, each vendor is gonna have something, they're gonna have I feel like it's a workshop each vendor because
Yeah.
there's gonna be activities, there's gonna be shit going on everywhere you go. And
Yes.
it's not just going to be people selling stuff. You're going to be able to come and do things with your family all day long.
Yeah.
And I feel like every hour you have something planned. Um to so definitely when you come, plan to be there all day because there's just going to be shit to do all day.
And
And
it is a small property. So I want to point that out. Like it is a small little area that we're doing this in. But this is our first one and we didn't know exactly how it was going to turn out, what exactly, who, what, how, when,
yeah,
so again, just hey, it might be on a small venue lot this time, but
but
next
next
year
year
we'll be taking it a little bit bigger. This is
and
something that we're going to do every year, and I hope everybody comes and enjoys themselves. And
hell, maybe next year it might be at 2 locations, the Hollow Fest location and then also the baseball field. So there
right.
might be like 2 different parts where you have to walk to because
Well,
this
and
is gonna
even
get big every year.
this time, what we're going to do is so I have the store. And the property is just, two houses down. So there'll be stuff going on here at the store, like Reiki. The store will be open. There's going to be sales going on in here. The Ugly Butterfly is going to have her t-shirts in here.
Perfect.
Um, so there's going to be stuff going on here at the store, and then walk over to the vendors and check out all the unique finds that you're going to find there, because when I say there's an array, there's an array, and I love it. It's not going to be the same thing that you see at every flea market. This is going to be different,
Unique.
special. Yes, unique. And so everybody just stick with me. And yep, it might be small this year. The venue might be small and we might be a little limited on space, but next year it'll be
And
twice as
definitely
big.
when you come, cram in a car. Don't come separate, everyone. Everyone ride together, please. It's
Yeah.
always fun to ride together with your friends and family. So please, please do so. And
Yeah.
the church parking lot's not far. There's so many places to park. You might have to walk a little bit, but hey, it's not like you're walking a mile from any direction. So it's all
Right.
right there. It's close. It's fun, and I'm sure all you Hippie Fest fans out there understand, what to expect because, it is going to be a hippie fest. And a lot of hippie fests are hosted out in the middle of nowhere in a field somewhere. So I'm sure we got a lot of prepared hippie people coming.
And I think that we're going to attract people from different aspects. There's other events going on in this little town that day. There's another affair going on up the
There's going to be
road.
families, there's going to be
Oh yeah, yeah,
all walks of life. Even
yeah.
city people are going to be at this event, like
And next week, like, I don't know how many of your listeners are here in the area, but tune in to 94.1 next week, WHBC. I will
woohoo!
be having commercials all week long, and I'll be doing a live interview on the morning show. And I'm going to highlight the vendors. I'm going to talk about Colton, of course. I'm going to talk about everybody that's going to be there, and kind of like Colton said, limited parking. That's going to probably be the biggest hiccup that we face that day, but we will figure it out, and we're going to have guys out there helping people park and finding places, and we'll make it work.
Yes. And oh my goodness, Tiffany's a fucking rock star, everyone. She's going to be on the radio. Do you hear that? On the radio. And you can, because I was giving her shit. I don't know. Was it yesterday when we talked? We talked
Yeah,
not too long ago. And she said that you can tell your Alexas to also stream it. It doesn't have to just be on the radio. Hell, you can stream it on your computer. If you
yeah.
can stream it on your computer, you could probably even stream it on your phone. So just find, what is it again?
WHBC 94.1.
And watch her with me because I'll be watching. I wanna see this rock star on the radio.
Oh, I can't wait. And hopefully I don't have any of those buffering moments that we were talking about.
Hopefully, you have one for 1 second and you think it was super long, but it wasn't, right?
Right, right. Yes, I did record the commercial Monday, so that will start airing this coming Monday. So yeah,
Perfect.
just be patient with us as we navigate through our first event, and just know that we're doing everything we can. And next
And
year,
please, everyone who comes, I'm sure you're gonna have trash cans. Please, everyone, throw away your stuff. We don't want things blowing and, trash going into people's yards because, then that will cause the event to look bad, and we want this to be in every year. Fuck, it's gonna be in one of these days every Friday in the summer deal. I see it
yeah,
coming. You know,
yeah,
this is definitely gonna be a celebration, and kudos for Tiffany because she is someone who comes from a small town and when you are so different and unique, part of the spiritual type business, it puts a target on your back and it makes it harder for you to do things. But for her to put this festival together and prove that us people who are different and unique deserve to be heard. And I really think you are an anthem for people, Tiffany. And thank you for the
yeah.
Mystical Hollow Fest because it is a true gift to people and it's a gift for people who may not have a bunch of money and don't get to go out and do things and that's a blessing in itself. You're creating memories and I can't wait to create memories at the first annual Mystical Hollow Fest. I
I
am
know, me
excited.
too. Me too. I am excited too. And yes, I'm so glad that you said that about the trash and whatnot, because we are essentially in the middle of a little town. And we want to be considerate to all the neighbors. We want them to feel that because this is a sense of community. I'm doing it for the community. I want to bring recognition to this little area, and this is how we're going to do it.
Oh yeah. Well, I we got a good 35-minute podcast. I think that's perfect timing. Any last things you want to say to everybody?
Well, thank you for listening and come see us.
Come see us June 20th. That is a Saturday. Again in East Rochester, Ohio. Look that up on the map. Find the Mystical Hollow. If you can find the Mystical Hollow, then you can find where this event is happening. You'll be able to see it right from the Mystical Hollow. And yeah, I'm just super excited and thank you for coming on. I literally called Tiffany and said, "Do you want to do a podcast right now?" She said, "Yes." And I went, click, record. And that's literally how today went, right?
Absolutely. That is exactly how it went.
But
And look at us. We're rocking and rolling.
we're rocking and rolling. I feel like like the last podcast was great. And I feel like we did 10 times better this time because we were just like boom, 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 you know?
Oh, yeah. I think we could go on for another 35 minutes. So, what that means is we need to get another one scheduled. And,
Yes.
we have talked about doing a weekly one, and I really think we need to because Bolton
Yes.
and I have such a great rapport together. And, yeah, it
And
would be
people
a
want to
great
fucking
idea.
hear you. I mean, come on, you're on the radio now. People are coming in from all walks of life. It's time for us to do this weekly. I feel like how about we did pre-recorded on Tuesday and posted it on Wednesdays
Yeah, that sounds great.
so people can see us every Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
because
that's
we
what
will
we're going to
always
do. And
have
we're
stuff
going
to
to
talk
say this
about.
publicly so we do fucking do it. Every Wednesday, we are going to have an episode out. So if we know we can't record Tuesday, then we'll record Monday or Sunday, you know?
Yeah.
Every Wednesday, we're going to have an episode out. And I think this will show, well, no, I'm going to get this one up quickly and then we'll record again for next week.
Okay.
So next week will be for last minute advertisements and last minute updates for the Mystical Hollow Fest. So stay tuned, everybody. Thank you for watching Colton's Connections podcast. Again, this is Tiffany, and we're going to title this Tiffany is a rock star because she is.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Colton's Connections podcast.